Hey guys, it's Helen here. How are you? And welcome to my little getaway here. I'm hoping that you can hear me and see me okay, because I am on Wi-Fi, sort of out a bit in the bush. So I'm hoping you can see me and hear me okay. If someone can let me know that they can hear me and see me okay, that would be good, because yeah, I'm just hoping that the connection is strong enough that you can. Oh, someone's there. Brady's there. Hello, Brady. Hello. Hey, Leslie. How are you? Welcome to my little getaway. This is a little surprise for me. You can hear me. Awesome. Thank you, Brady. My husband surprised me and said, we're going away for a couple of days. And I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. I have to go live. I've got calls. I've got things to do. I've got emails to send out. I'm launching my group. I'm doing a special training at the end of the week. I've gone like, oh. Are you guys still there? Hang on. Okay, rotating my phone. Okay. Oh my gosh. My phone just fell out of my holder. Bear with me. Oops. Bear with me. What is going on? Hang on, guys. That was not meant to happen. Okay, I just have to put you back in place. Okay. Hey, Jennifer. Tamara, how are you? Okay, let's hope that does not happen again. Yes, you do know I'm actually really live, Julianne. That is so true. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, my husband surprised me and said, we're going away for a couple of nights. And I've gone into, as only a woman would do, freak out mode. I've actually got mentoring calls tonight. But, I already had things in my diary that I had to commit to, which is including talking to you guys. So beautiful, beautiful surprise. It's not my birthday. It's not anything special. It's just because I've been so busy and, maybe a little disconnected lately just because I've been so busy. So there was a small window of opportunity that he had, and here we are. So I just want to show you briefly before I get into, so the topic for today is obviously how do you really stand out from the crowd on social media. So I will get to that in a second. I've just got to show you sort of where I am. Sometimes you just have to get away, Jennifer. And, it's so true. Just the environment, guys. Just the scenery. We're on the river. Here in Australia, it's called the Riverland. And when we were driving yesterday, I just presume maybe we'd be going half an hour away or an hour away. Brady, where we're at. Yeah, so we're in what we call in Australia, it's called the Riverland. So we're sort of on the river, and we drove for 3.5 hours, and I'm like, where the hell are we going? But it was worth it when we got here. So let me just show you a little bit. Behind me is a spa. Can you see that? So I've got the cover on at the moment, but there's a spa in the corner there. Now, can I turn you around? Yeah, bear with me, guys. Okay. So that's the river down there. So the river goes all along here. There's kayaks. There's a fair bit of bushland before we get to the river, but we've got this beautiful river in front of us, and all this sort of greenery, etc. So I'm just going to walk down here and show you. You should do your live from the spa. Hey, that was a good idea. Actually, my husband was just about to get in, and I'm like, you can't do that. You're going to be in the background. So this is our little villa here. It's beautiful. It's just really, hey Rob, how are you? Just beautiful. It's only a few years old, quite modern. So there's the spa in the corner there. We've got a Barbie in the corner here. Couple of sliding doors. Let me just give you a little sneak peek inside. So we've got a fire there with a couple of chairs. Beautiful little sort of modern kitchen in there. Paul's just cooked us bacon and eggs, which has been lovely. This awesome. Have a look at that couch, guys. I love that couch. So that's pretty cool. I did have to bring my computer, unfortunately, so that's in the setup there. Beautiful sort of corner TV. We've got some music going there. Nice king size bed there, and it goes through to a really cool bathroom there, which has got heated floors and double shower, double basin, all the rest of it. I won't sort of go in there and show you all that mess. But out the front of that bed there is the spa. So that's it, guys. How cool is that? Do you like that? Paul did good. He did very good. So it's just, nice, modern, quaint, not too big. Just beautiful sort of setting here. Now I'll put you back. So that's where I am and what I'm up to. So no real palm tree. Oh, where's the palm trees, guys? Give me some palm trees. I've forgotten my palm tree setting. So if you haven't joined me on a live before, yeah, it is stunning, Julianne. If you haven't joined me on a live before, what I do is teach home-based business owners how to leverage social media and the internet. Just let me know if I drop out, you won't be able to. Doesn't matter, Helen. Duh. Help home-based business owners leverage social media so we can build our business online the modern way with modern social media strategies, not chasing any of our family and friends to sort of build our business. So we're all about modern social media, and really my broader mission is to raise the professionalism, of people in this industry. So people are happy to join us, happy to buy our products, and happy to join us in our business. So that's what we're here for. We are an online crew here. And we have the palm tree emoji, so drop those palm tree emojis down, let me know you're part of the crew. And before I get into the topic for today, I am launching the new free Facebook group this week, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home-Based Business Owners. So some people are on this page for personal development. Some people just love the inspirational quotes. People are here for different reasons, and obviously the bigger it gets, I want to make sure that those of you that really want to know modern social media strategies, all the new and upcoming things that I talk about, like last week was Facebook Stories and the premiere, thing with the video, those kind of things. If you really want to leverage social media, get in that group, because I'm going to specialize more on the social media side of things in that group, and I want to make sure that those of you that want that information can get that information. The bigger the page gets, obviously the algorithm has to work harder to send it to the right people, so I just want to make sure you get, those of you that want that information, get that information. And I'm doing a special training on my so what is it now? I don't even know what day it is, guys. It's Wednesday morning here for me. It might be early Wednesday morning for Wednesday morning for those in the UK, and Tuesday night for those in the United States. So this special training in this group that I'm launching will be Friday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the normal time in the United States that I go live this time, is that 9 p.m? Leslie, maybe you can help me out here. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific? Help me out here, guys. So it'll be Thursday night, half an hour after that, because I'll do my normal live, and then, yes, Rob, you're just crazy. We know, 2 a.m. You're just crazy, but I love you for it. And I just have to point out Rob again. Rob donated to that 30K walk I did last week, and he didn't have to, but he did, and I'm ever so grateful for that. Michelle, jump in Helen's group. She rocks. Julianne, you're amazing. Thank you. So it's 9 p.m. Eastern. So my normal time I go live is 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So the special training in that group will be half an hour after that. Only in that group, guys. The link to that group is up above. So just request access to that. I'm going to approve the people that are already pending. I'm going to approve those shortly. So you get in and you get that little founding member badge, because I think it's 72 hours. If you open a group and you get in that group within 72 hours, then you get a little badge which says that you're a founding member. So those of you that are pending at the moment, there's 30 odd people at the moment. I'm going to approve those this morning shortly, and then anyone else that can get in before that training, you'll be a founding member. So the link to that is up above. So all sorts of good things going on. Okay, so let's get back into a topic. So how do you stand out on social media? How do you stand out from the crowd online? So I just really want to briefly touch on this today, because it really depends on two things that you guys need to be aware of. One of those is personal branding, And one of those is, Rob, you've done it. Awesome. So if you've already requested, like Rob's just told me he has, then I'll be approving those that are pending at the moment after this live. So all of you will get in. There's nothing in there at the moment because it's a brand new group. There's a little welcome video, and so I'll be dropping in there before, you know, the special influencer training. But yeah, you'll only get that training if you're in that group. So I'll approve those that are pending shortly. So there's two things that you need to stand out from the crowd in social media. One of those is to do with personal branding, and the other one of those is learn to becoming an influencer online. So you can set up a personal brand, but it doesn't mean you're an influencer. Anybody can set up a page, have a presence online, that kind of thing, and be there. And this is the misconception with social media. People think, oh, there's 2 billion people on Facebook. I'll set up a page and people will find me. There's so much more to personal branding, which I'll get into a little bit of the basics of sort of how you stand out from the crowd in the moment, and tomorrow when I go live. So I'm still going to be here tomorrow, guys. You can join me again on my little getaway. It's funny having you guys with me on my getaway. I think my husband would have preferred if there was no social media involved, but he does understand that it was surprise and I'd already committed to this kind of stuff. So all good, all good. So tomorrow when I go live from the same setting, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about how you start sort of with your personal branding. But the two things that you need are the personal brand side of it and becoming an influencer. Now the influencer side of it is what I'm going into detail about in the new group later in the week. Okay, so we'll leave that until then, but I just want to sort of highlight today some of the things that you need to think about with a personal brand is really have a focus. Where I see a lot of people go wrong is what I was saying before. People think, oh, there's 2 billion people on Facebook. I'll set up a page and I'll put my face up there and all these people are going to come and find me. But the amount of pages that I look at that I think, I don't know what you do. I don't actually really know what you stand for. I don't actually know what you can help me with, so I'm going to move on to somebody else who that is clear. So the thing to appreciate, well, whether we like it or not, we have to appreciate it. Human beings have the attention span of a goldfish. So a goldfish is about 9 seconds, 8 or 9 seconds. Humans are about 6 seconds. So in 6 seconds on your personal brand online, somebody has to know who you are, know what you look like, know what you do, like who do you actually help, and how are you going to help me? So you know that if you come to my Helen Martin page, you know who I am. There's a picture of me there, so you know what I look like. You know what my name is because it's up the top there. It says Helen Martin. And then underneath that, I've got it says we're a community of home-based business owners leveraging social media to build their business. So you know I help people that have a home-based business. It's clear in a matter of seconds, okay? And further to that, underneath that, I've got like bullet points which talks about attraction marketing and, personal branding and video marketing and mindset and personal, so you know in those 6 seconds who I am, what I look like, who I help. So I help home-based business owners, anybody, like in network marketing, MLM, direct sales, even somebody that's not in that but has a business from home that they're trying to get off the ground. Social media is social media. So you know who I help and you know in what kind of things I can help you with. Yes, I can help you with attraction marketing. I can help you with personal branding. I can help you with Facebook Lives and video marketing, those kind of things. So you know exactly what I do. That is how you stand out from the crowd. If you've got a Facebook page that's got, and I see this all the time, guys. So the banner says, live your dreams. What else is common? Live life on your terms. All those kind of things. If you don't grab my attention in the first minute, I move on, Rob, yeah? And, the rest of the population is the same. Brady. So we're talking about business page or personal page. Good question, Brady. So when we talk about personal brand, we really need to move into a business page. But what we need to appreciate and where the influencer side comes in is across both. So when you really want to leverage yourself as a personal brand, you need a business page that reflects that. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about that in a second. But just understand that a personal brand and becoming an influencer flow across both. So you don't necessarily have to have a business page to be a really good influencer on social media. If you are saying the right things and you are giving the right value, and this is really what it comes down to. It really comes down to, what do you stand for? What's your little thing that you want to be known for? That is something that you can actually build across both types of pages. How you leverage that on social media is on a business page. But you can start a personal brand and becoming an influencer online on a personal page, but you can't leverage it. So there's a big difference there. So if you really want to stand out in social media, you do need both. So you need a personal page, obviously, before you can have a business page anyway. But this is the difference in understanding how you really stand out from the crowd in social media, how you really have your own personal brand, and how you become an influencer. Is what do you want to be known for? What do you stand for? What is the little thing that somebody goes, oh, I need advice in that, I'm going to go to Brady. Okay, that's a lot different from live the life of your dreams. Okay, Brady. Okay, I have both, but I try to keep my business stuff off there. Yep, and I would recommend that. But if you follow me on, I'm learning differently, and this is what I want to share with you. Looking forward to knowing how to do both. So I'm not going to go into detail here. I'll go into this more in the influencer training that I'm doing on Friday in the group. But there really is an art to blending that. And this is what I'm learning more. When I first, because I'm from the corporate world, and you know, I was general manager in the corporate world, and business is business. I had such a business head. I still do. But what I'm learning on social media is that we're not two different people. And that's the danger that we can get into with a business page and a personal page. Like I don't want anything about my kids on my business page. Business is business, personal. I'm not putting anything on my personal page about my business, and, you know, vice versa. But really, to become an influencer, the people that I'm learning from and watching that do this really well, there is an art to blending while still protecting both. Does that make sense to you guys? If it does, give me some palm trees or some likes and loves. I just want to know that you're following me here, because that's sometimes what I struggle with. Yeah, well, that's my story, Leslie, and it's only now, like, you know, a year or so on, year and a half on, that I'm learning how to blend. But blend in a way that's very smart and strategic and creates curiosity and, you know, creates that level of influence without being daggy or pushy or, you know, anything like that. So there really is sort of a fine art to it. But I just want to come back to, how do you really stand out from the crowd? Julianne, this makes so much sense. Awesome. Great. Thanks for your feedback and for the palm trees, guys. Is really, before we get into the personal brand on a business page and the influencer bit across both, is have a really good think about, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to help people with? And get really clear about that. Now, there are some people that say, it's got to be your passion. And if you're not passionate about it, you know, it won't stick, and, you know, you won't get through the tough times unless you're passionate about it. There are people in home-based businesses that are in it for business building reasons, for generating income. There's like my love of, you know, I'm coming to love social media and helping other people build their businesses and stuff like that. It wasn't a passion of mine when I first started my page. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to help other people in the home-based business industry and that's just my passion. Like, it didn't start that way. So don't think that unless you're truly passionate about it, you can't be successful online or stand out from the crowd. You just need to have a drive, a mission, and know what you want to stand for, and you can evolve. So where you start doesn't mean where you're going to finish. It just means that you've got a little niche, you're helping these people, you find your own fans and followers, and that might evolve. Like mine's really evolved into branding. I didn't start my business page and go, I'm going to become an expert on branding and really know the integral part of standing out on social media and becoming an influencer and stuff like that. I didn't start that way. I've evolved into that. So don't think you can't stand out from the crowd, in time to come, or you're sitting there going, I'm a nobody. I'm not successful in my business yet. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know what I stand for. I'm doing something with the business page, but I don't really know if that really gels with me because I'm not truly passionate about it. Don't get wrapped up in all that stuff, guys. Just have a broader sort of vision of what the direction is that you want to go in and that you want to build a business on social media. If that's what you really want to strive for, then there's all sorts of options around that. But it really is critical, particularly if you're in network marketing, MLM, or direct sales, that you have your own personal brand, because you don't when you're in a business like that. You don't own the company, you have no control over the products, you have no control over the ingredients, you have no control over distribution, you have no control over pricing. You can't give somebody a discount if you want to, because it's not your business. But you can create a personal brand and stand for something where people will buy from you all day long rather than somebody else in the same company. That's how you stand out from the crowd in social media. What do you stand for? What do you want to be known for? But how you go about that. So, for those of you that really want to get in the personal branding side of it, I am working with a new group of people starting beginning of next week. I think I put that in the description above below, for a month. I work with people for a month about what is your brand? How do we work out your brand? It's not a banner on Facebook going, live the life of your dreams. That doesn't tell anybody anything. So we work out your brand. We work out the content for your brand. What are you going to put on Facebook? How do we get people, onto your fan page, your business page? How do we blend with your personal page? All that kind of stuff. So that's starting next Monday. And, after that month period, you'll have your personal brand set up. So if that's something of interest to you, click on the second link above. The first link above is to get into the free group. The second link is if you really want to get into personal branding sort of in detail. Rob, definitely, I can't see for the sun. Sorry about my big face, guys. Definitely right. You don't buy from people you buy. Yeah. You don't like. Yeah. So it is, how you stand out on social media is truly, truly being you. And you know what makes you unique is when you're more you. You know how many people on social media that are fake? You know how many people on social media that are putting up a front that is not really them? I remember with my social media journey, the quicker that I was able to let down the walls and be more of Helen, and whether that's silly Helen, goofy Helen, whatever part of Helen it is, it's just me. And when you're more you, that's what makes you unique, authentic, and people love people that are real. Just watch any kind of reality TV. Why do people love it? Because it's people being real, flaws and all. People are glued to reality TV and all the arguments that people have and the stupid things that go on because it's actually real. People actually resonate with your mess more than they resonate with your success. Some people look at people that are really successful, and you know what I find really interesting? There is a company that I'm affiliated with in America, and I have, I can recommend products of theirs, which I do, and I'm a big advocate for because it's helped me develop what I have on social media. And there are big, huge name network marketers that are also connected to this company. And I have people reaching out to me going, yeah, I started with that person, but they won't answer my messages. I can't connect with them. They don't want to know me. And, I just, there's no relationship there with them. So sometimes, although people look up to these, they're so successful. The more successful some people get, almost the most untouchable they become. Does that make sense to you guys? So what I find interesting is that people reach out to me because I'm actually real. I'll talk to people. I'll help people, give you heaps of training for free. I'm not that multi-million dollar person that's untouchable to you guys. So sometimes the person that's on their journey but not you know, as successful can actually be more help to you than the gurus. I hope that makes sense to you in some way. Oh, Julianne's saying totally. So you're understanding what I'm saying. Cool. So, you know, really my message for today, how do you stand out on social media? Two things, your personal brand and influence. Personal brand, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about, you know, the personal branding tomorrow from this same setting. And then I'm going to do that special training about how to build your influence online in that free group that I'm starting. The link's up above. Request access to join that group. I'll shortly let everybody in that's already pending, and then I'll let other people in, you know, as we go along. Brady, yes, so true. So, yeah, just remember, what do you stand for? What do you want to be known for? How do you stand out from the crowd, but still being you? Not trying to be somebody that you're not. And you don't have to have all this, oh, I'm so passionate about it. You don't have to have passion to start your journey online. I didn't. I've learnt to. So you don't have to have all the answers up front, and you can evolve your brand as well. It's totally cool. So on that note, I'm going to go because this day is, well, it's not slipping away. I haven't been with you that long, but my husband's still waiting inside for me to finish this live. I think we're going to get in the spa's cranking up underneath there. I think we're going to have a spa, and then there's kayaks for us in this little villa here. So we're going to go down to the river and get in kayaks. I'll take some photos if I manage to not get my phone wet or anything like that. Christina just got in, thank you. Hey Christina, makes sense. I'm just about to wrap it up, Christina, but lovely to see you on live. So I'm going to go enjoy my day now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll fill you on what we got up to today, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow to continue this discussion around personal branding. So you guys rock that have been on here with me live. Brady, enjoy. Thank you for being so amazing. Oh, thank you for your lovely comment. I really appreciate that. Enjoy, Helen. So yeah, I am switching off now, and we're going to go kayaking and have a spa and just enjoy. And as you can see, I mean, look at the beautiful day. It's beautiful blue sky. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll let you know tomorrow how we went today, and I'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Thanks for being with me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.